But the first question that we've got here is what have you found clients need help with the most when creating a successful workplace environment, and has this changed over the years and because of COVID?
That's a very good question. I think it's the point around what clients or corporate occupiers, when they do decide to take up an office or any model of an office, whether it's hybrid or as it was, has always needed one person or one service provider or consultant that can see all different aspects of it, right? So not just saying how much space do you need and exiting, but taking you through that journey, which is where clients really benefit. But in terms of what clients actually need specifically, I think it's data. And that's becoming more and more important. So your occupancy data, your safety data, your utilities data, all of that together paints a picture which, thumb rules of multiplying headcounts by square feet doesn't really help anymore. So because of COVID, I don't think the need has increased, but its perceived value has been proven a lot better. So clients are going after it a bit more.
Yeah, and we're seeing that. We work with some workplace, a very, very small, nothing the size of Knight Frank over here, workplace consultants, and they've never been busier. Every cloud has a silver lining and all that. And like you said, COVID is an unfortunate situation, but it has allowed people to rethink and think differently because of the pandemic. So a good stake in the ground. Now, the big one I wanted to talk to you about, and this was going to come later, but I'm going to ask it now. So Knight Frank, you recently have done a global occupier research, and the white paper touched on strategy, sustainability, safe and smart spaces. So in your opinion, what is the most important what is most important for the future of workplaces, and what did you see from doing that white paper and that research?
In all honesty, that was done globally with research. So it's not just one person, but it was led by our global head of research, Dr. Lee Elliott, based in the UK. But we were able to get nearly 400 occupiers to talk to us over a survey around these themes. So that's where these 4 S's that you mentioned comes from. Selfishly, I think strategy is the most important, but it's also important because it encompasses safety, encompasses information around sustainability. We know that ESG and sustainable investment is now becoming really, really important, or even more visible. So I would go with strategy again as a very, very small head start on the rest of them, but all of them are really important to capture.
I think sustainability we're being asked about it more and more. ESG reporting. We're actually hiring someone specifically around ESG reporting and data analysis and analytics. Are you seeing that more and more in your consultancy and what you're doing? Are you being asked about it more and more?
Absolutely. I think so we're very lucky that lots of our clients already have a lot of HSE and sustainability pieces in their culture. For example, one of our global clients has basic minimum LEED standards for acquisition of space, but also in fit outs of space. So they're going to have to do LEED Silver minimum, for instance, right?
Yes.
So while this was always in their culture, because of it coming in the forefront, the questions are more, right? People want to talk about well accreditation. People want to talk about the impact of it. And an additional reason for that, Michael, is that people are conscious about the impact of their work on the environment, and now this is shown back on their own health. So that is driving it quite heavily.
Okay.